In the 1970s, the world saw South Korea as an economic miracle. But in the shadows of the Han River miracle, a dark empire was brewing. The K-drama Made in Korea introduces a stylish kingpin. But the real-life drug king, Lee Hwang-sun, was a much more haunting figure. It started in a humble home. A devoted father by day, a master of white poison by night. He perfected what the underworld called the Busan method, a purity so high, it was considered a work of art. Busan wasn't just a port anymore. It became the primary kitchen for Asia's illegal drug trade. With millions flowing in, Lee built a literal fortress in Milakdong, a castle that no one could enter without his permission. He guarded his empire with attack dogs and high-tech sensors. In 1970s Korea, this was a level of security unseen even by the government. Long before the world was connected, he was watching everything. CCTV monitors were his private eyes, keeping the law at bay. A secret tunnel led directly from his basement to the ocean. His empire always had a backdoor to the sea. The Japanese Yakuza didn't just buy his product. They invested in the Made in Korea brand, fueled by an insatiable demand. Every night, high-speed boats crossed the dark waters between Busan and Japan. They called it the Strait Express. Money was no longer an object. It was a flood. Millions of dollars were laundered through the shadows of Busan's economy. How did he stay invisible for so long? The answer was hidden in the deep pockets of the powerful. In the drama, the line between hero and villain is blurred. In reality, that line was often erased by cold, hard cash. One agent managed to penetrate the fortress. In that silent castle, his heartbeat was the loudest sound. Success brought madness. The drug king began to distrust everyone, even his own shadows. 1980, the political winds shifted. The ghosts of the past were no longer useful to the new regime. The end didn't come with a whisper. It started with the roar of heavy boots and the click of assault rifles. Lee didn't go quietly. He opened fire, turning his luxury villa into a war zone for 3 long hours. The drug palace was suffocating. His empire was ending exactly as it lived, in a cloud of toxic chemicals. The king was wounded and dragged into the light. The secret of Made in Korea was finally exposed. They seized enough to poison millions. It was the largest drug bust in the history of the nation. The king was caught, but much of his fortune vanished. To this day, billions are still missing. In court, he was a broken man, but he never revealed the names of the powerful people who helped him rise. Today, luxury apartments stand where the fortress once was. The dark history is buried under concrete and neon lights. The drama Made in Korea asks, what is the price of a miracle? The history of Lee Hwang-sun gives us a chilling answer. The hub has only evolved. The battle is no longer on the coastline. It's on encrypted networks and dark corners of the web. For a decade, Korea was the world's secret pharmacy, a label that took generations to erase. Empires fall, but greed is immortal. The ghost of the white gold hub still haunts the dark. This was the true story behind Made in Korea. Subscribe to The Korea Files for more hidden truths.